Hi, you guys. Thank you for tuning in to Kamoji, the career counselor. You guys, if you're interested in college, career, or trade, or anything in that aspect, you guys are in the right place. Like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Kamoji Counsel. I'm here to help from the parents to young moms to young adults to the students, whatever you need to know. And if I can't give you your answer on this, just email me at Kamoji Counsel, COMGI, counsel at gmail.com. And guess what? I will answer that email as quickly as possible. So today we're going to talk about dual credit, the Parents Edition. Keep in mind, this is the Parents Edition, but students, come on, come on. You can be here too. You'll enjoy this too. I have so many questions about dual credit. What it is. Will I get a credit? Will my student get a credit towards college? Would it benefit them? And so I'm here to answer all those questions. And again, if I can't answer it here, you can always email me at kamojicounsel at gmail.com and I can answer your questions there. So let's get right into it. What is dual credit? You guys, dual credit is for high school students. And dual credit gives the high school students an opportunity to take college courses in high school. That's when you see a lot of high school students graduate with associate's degrees or some even with bachelor's degrees because it gives you the opportunity to take those courses in high school. On a minimized level, you have some kids take their English, their dual credit English, dual credit social studies, dual credit science, and our math in high school. Now, the setting is diverse. You have some high schools that will allow you to take your dual credit course on the high school campus, and you'll still be able to receive the college credit. And then you have some where you will have to go to the university and take the class at the university, but you will still get your high school credit. So, for example, if you're taking dual credit English 3, you're going to get that high school English, and you're also going to get that college credit as well. And that dual credit English, I'm sorry. So that happens a lot. So that's with any subject. So again, dual credit is basically you taking college courses in high school. And this benefits a lot of kids. And there are some requirements for dual credit. You just can't say, oh, I want to take a dual credit class. Unfortunately, it does not work like that. Excuse me. I would tell you to sit down and speak with your school counselor. That is the person that can help you. Your high school counselor. Email them, set up an appointment. You and your parent, or mom, dad, guardian, set up an appointment with the school counselor and let them know. Look, my child is interested in dual credit courses. How do we sign up for this? What are the requirements? Well, I'm in Texas. In Texas, the requirements is the TSI, which is the Texas test, PSAT, SAT, and ACT. For most of our high schools in Texas, I'm sure what majority of them, our juniors take the TSI. So they take the TSI and they also take the PSAT. So a lot of them meet the requirements just because we give the TSI at our school. And so that's the requirements for Texas. Now, I'm not sure what it is for your state. The best thing you could do is look up your your state education website. And again, speak to your school counselor. Your school counselor is your resource. I know a lot of kids like, oh, I don't want to bother her. And it is your job to bother high school counselors. Let me tell you, despite what everybody thinks, we're not sitting in our office all day doing nothing. We are working, but we are here to advocate for kids. We are here for parents. So if you have a question, especially about dual credit, do not sit on your hands and thinking you're bothering us. Please go to a school counselor. If you have a high school counselor who's just not interested in assisting you, guess what? Find one or email me and I can look and find the requirements for your state that you're in to see if you're going to take dual credit or if you can take dual credit. But again, you have to research based on your state. And like I said, for the state of Texas, it's the TSI, PSAT, SAT, and ACT, which is good because when you take those tests early and you score a high enough testing score, it helps with you when you enter into college. And most of the time, you want to take that test your sophomore year. I do have some kids taking their PSAT, SAT, and ACT as early as their 8th grade year, and that is fine because I do say college and career began, it literally begins to me, where it begins to get in depth is in middle school, where you begin to get introduced to these different majors and different jobs and different resources. Um, will dual credit help or hurt my grade point average? Dual credit can do both. Um, Dual credit can hurt and help. If you know that you're going to go into the dual credit class and you're not going to make a B and above, do not take it. It can hurt your GPA. So if you're going in dual credit to follow your friends, if you're going in dual credit just to say I'm in dual credit, do not do it. You have to be dedicated to this. This is something you have to be extremely dedicated to, and it can hurt your GPA tremendously if you're not taking it seriously and if you don't make a good grade in it. It can help you tremendously if you do well in it. But I do believe that taking a dual credit class when you're not prepared, it will hurt you way more than it will help you. Um, and that's just how I look at it. So, like I said, if you're going into dual credit just to be with your friends, don't do it. Stop and think about it. Like, look, friend, I love you. We'll meet after school, but I do not want to hurt my GPA, because you will find a student who took an on level English and passed it with a B and an A, and GPA will be higher than yours, and you took a dual credit. Despite the points, despite how much is out of it, you will not succeed, and your grade point average will go down drastically if you decide to continue to take dual credit courses and not prepare yourself for them. Um, let's see. Another question. Will my college university accept my dual credit courses? It depends. I have a lot of students that take dual credit classes, and some of their universities do not take it. I'm going to advise all of my kids, if you are taking a dual credit course and you know what university you want to go to, or you have an idea of the universities, maybe the top five you want to go to, reach out to your admissions and make sure they take those dual credit courses, because sometimes they do not. Not all the time. Now, for most cases, they do. But I'm going to tell you this. The dual credit course, the credit is not going to go towards your major. It's going to go towards basically your elective. It's going to go towards your it's going to go towards your hours. So basically, if you're going to school for biology and you took a dual credit in English, it's not going to go towards your biology major. It's going to go towards just your credits. And you need to know that. And in some cases, some of the colleges will not accept your dual credit. So especially in science. So you need to make sure that if you're going to take dual credit, the university that you are attending will receive and accept those credits. Um, will taking dual credit courses get me accepted in my university of choice? I'm going to say this, and I mean, this is just my opinion, my biased opinion as a school counselor. Um, Taking dual credit classes will not get you accepted into your university of choice. Your GPA is going to get you accepted into your university of choice. You must hold a good GPA. So, like I said prior, if you're going to take dual credit classes and you're not going to do well and prepare yourself, do not take it, because more than likely you will have a student who's taking on level courses, and I'm talking about all A's and all B's, and get into the university of their choice. And you have a student who's taking dual credit, making C's and D's. And guess what? We can't get in because we've hurt our GPA because we thought it was smarter to take dual credit courses. So be mindful of that. Will I graduate college early if I take dual credit courses? Yes, you can graduate early if you take dual credit courses. It depends on how many courses you take, and if your college accepts them. You can graduate early, but I'm going to tell you guys, don't rush. Enjoy life. Please enjoy life with no bills. Do not rush and take dual credit courses thinking, okay, I'm going to take this and I'm going to rush and go into college. College is a whole different thing. It's fun, but it's a completely different thing. So don't rush. Enjoy your college life. And will my dual credit classes go toward my college major? Again, that goes hand in hand with the last question. It will not go towards your major, but it will go towards your hours. So more than likely, if you do take your dual credit courses, it will not go towards your major in marketing, but it will go towards your hours. So for your marketing, you will have no hours, but for your hours in school, you'll have maybe 6 college credits. So that's how that goes. Be very mindful when taking dual credit. It is great to take, But be mindful. A lot of kids think taking dual credit is their way out and they're going to get there quicker. And that's not always the case. You have to prepare yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally for these courses. Parents, be mindful of your children taking dual credit. Sit down with the school counselor, talk with them, and come up with a strategic plan so that your child can succeed. Again, thank you guys for listening. Email me at kamojicounsel@gmail.com if you have any questions. Kisses, kisses, kisses. Bye. Your Kamoji School Counselor.